There are so many reasons not to skip breakfast. So many savory, mouth-watering, tasty, delicious beyond all belief reasons. Actually, that last one was pretty convincing. Stop by for a McDonald's breakfast. Mix and match a sausage biscuit, sausage McMuffin, sausage burrito, or hash browns, any two for just $2. Price and participation may vary, cannot be combined with combo meal.
Piled and piled and piled and piled on the cookies. Well, I didn't hear from him for a while, like 3 weeks. And when I did, he was so upset. When he got those cookies, you know, when they got the mail, they all had to sit around with the drill sergeant. When he got those cookies, oh, look what your mama sent you. They went on and on. Mama sent you these. They made him right then and there eat every single cookie himself, right there.
Are you serious?
And this was huge. I don't even remember. It was huge. It would have taken the whole month of December for family to eat. I guess he was sick for days and days after having to eat all those cookies. Mama thought she was doing good, but
nope, you're doing terrible. That's the way it works.
You hear that, Antonio?
Yeah, I heard the whole thing. That's the way it works. I would have did it to him too if I was his drill sergeant. Yeah.
Well, why?
That's just the way it works.
He was a drill sergeant for 3 years later on, but I don't think he did anything like that.
Yeah, that's the way it works. You're supposed to, all that stuff gets taken from you. You're supposed to be soldierized.
Oh, okay.
Soldierization process for the first 3 weeks is hell.
I sent him a letter every single day. He was in boot camp.
Oh wow, that's awesome. Well, we were jealous of him. I can assure you that. I can assure you that for sure. Thank you everybody for being here. We got a whole lot. If you didn't get your email yesterday, it's in your spam, but don't worry about that. That's irrelevant. What I want you to do is, or if you can't get into your software, that's all right. You need to reset your password. Okay, you need to reset your password. So you're gonna come up here. Well, I might be logged in, and then go to log in. Hopefully it works. Yeah, and then go right here to forget password. Right there. Okay, and put in your email, and then follow the steps. Go right there to forget password. Put in your email. Follow your steps. Okay, that's pretty much is the only thing we can do at this point. The fastest way to get that done. The alternative is you're going to have more than one account. That's the alternative, and that's not really something that you want to do. Any questions? And besides questions, I need a list of people who can't get into their software or who have not had an opportunity because you didn't get the email. It's not your fault. We're fixing it right now. So any questions, and who has not gotten in yet? Vanessa, that means you haven't gotten in? Is that all right? So Vanessa, write Vanessa down. Steve, write Steve down. Is that a Texas-based store? Not sure what that is.
It must be if he hadn't heard of it.
I don't know.
No, we had them in Georgia too, but it's not here anymore either. I loved that store.
All right, Tempest, get ready. I'm going to have you do some things. Where's Tempest at? Is she on?
Tempest, yeah, she's on.
I don't see her.
Yeah.
I'm here, just not on camera.
Oh, okay. Yeah. There you go. I see her. She always has a crazy profile picture. Yeah. That's what's starting me up. All right. Anthony Lee needs to get in. Yes, say it on the mic. Whatever you. Okay. If you got a question for me, say it on the mic. Say it on the mic.
Can you repeat those names? I have Vanessa Smith, Steve Lister, and Anthony Lee so far.
All right. That's it right now, but I'm going to repeat it because there's people popping in right now. If you have Ken Johnson, yeah, he was waiting. He was watching his spam all day yesterday, and he didn't see it coming. If you have not received your email, all good. If you got it was 2 people for sure, Tyra and Arshia, who got their emails, but their credentials didn't work. So that's a whole different case. Then what I want you to do is tell me your name. Tell me your name. Latrice says she did not receive any email. Latrice, she's in our system, right? All right. Latrice did not receive any email. Now, spam, right? It's probably in your spam, but if it's not, it just is what it is. Okay. It is what it is. So basically, we're fixing that right now. So what you're going to do, we're going to do two things at once. We are going to have you go here. Oh, switch my screen. And so we can send you the steps on the back end too. But we'll do that. First thing we need you to do is we need you to go to the website and go to login. And as you go to log, don't go to register, go to login and then hit forgot password. That's what we need you to do. Go to login, hit forgot password. That's what we need you to do. Okay. Log in, hit forgot password. Put in the email that matches our system. If you're not sure, no worries. Just ask us what your email is. Grace, be ready to give everybody the email. So just have that all the way up. Just already be in the user system. Don't even already be there. If you have not gotten in, it's not like this is a fault of not yours. It would have to be ours. If you have not gotten in, give us your name, because by the end of the meeting, we want you having access. All right. So we've got names so far. Repeat all the meeting names you have. Deanna, could you please email me? Yes, we can do that.
Okay. The names that I have so far who has not received their email is Vanessa Smith, Steve Lister, Anthony Lee, Ken Johnson, Pamela Norris, and Latrice Hamilton. Those who got the email but the credentials didn't work, I have Tyra and Arshia.
Antonio, I fall in that second one. I did see the email. I saw where it said do the password. I just didn't do it yet. So
that's not.
Yeah, I take that back. I apologize for the first one.
No worries. Yeah. Is there do you have time to do it on this meeting? Or are you using the device you would normally do it on?
Right. Exactly.
All right. No worries. If you have any problems when you do get to it, just reach out to us and we'll immediately take care of you. Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you.
That's how we solve that problem. No problem.
And Tony, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Had no problem getting the email or the password, and went in, changed my password, played around.
Good stuff.
I also was able to open it up on my phone, but I was wondering how to, like maybe an app or something where I could have it on my desktop on my phone. And so I said, maybe that's in the class later on today. Because I went to the app site for the iPhone, but I put ATS. No, I ain't finding them like that.
Yeah, no doubt. We're developing an app right now for a few other things. And so you're actually just confirming the conversation Tempest had with me yesterday. You have an iPhone, don't you?
I got an iPhone.
Outstanding. All right. What we're going to do is we're going to send you, y'all in the middle of writing? What are you doing? Everybody's typing. What are you No, it's fine. Just tell me. I need to know who to tell what to do. What are you doing?
I am typing in chat for those who have their credentials but couldn't log in. Please let us know. And those who have not received credentials, please let us know so I can keep the log going while you're talking, because some people are just not logging in.
You're doing stuff then. All right. I need you to type down that we're going to teach everyone how to make this an app on their phone, because y'all can make this an app, so to speak, on your phone so you can have easy access to it by just creating an icon on your home screen. But I doubt many of you know how to do that. So I'm not going to teach one. What I'm going to do is we're going to make it a detailed set of Sugar's laughing. Okay, we're gonna make it a detailed set of instructions because Jerome just asked a really good question that blessed so many different people. That's why I asked if you have an iPhone, because I know exactly how to do it on the iPhone, Jerome. I know exactly how to do it on the iPhone. Somebody was saying something. It means that what you're gonna do is you're going to find my set of instructions that is online somewhere. All you gotta do is how to make a website, an app on an iPhone, right? Don't worry, y'all don't have to do it. We're gonna do it. So, because I know how to do it super fast, but then I'm not gonna teach you well if I do it right. To do it too fast. We're gonna have a depth set of instructions, and you're gonna do the same thing for Android. I'm assuming you don't know how to make a website and app on your phone. All right. So just for general knowledge, whatever site you're on, it doesn't matter what site you're on, there's a button I never really pay attention to. It's always at the center, the bottom center of your phone. And it looks like the sharing button. It always looks like that. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
That's the universal computer thingy for sharing. If you click that, then what happens is it brings up a bunch of stuff on your phone. And then what you can do is, you see it says, if you scroll up, it says add to bookmark list, add to favorites, all that stuff. And then there's a thing that says at the bottom, add to home screen. Can y'all see that?
Yeah.
Now, don't worry. Don't try to memorize this. We're going to send you a great set of instructions that do that. No, we can't chat it. That's not good enough. It's going to be on the news and updates section. Have y'all seen? Look at Tim say, look at you giving step by step. Have y'all seen what we've been doing? If you haven't, let me help you out. Okay, let me help you out. You're gonna, all right, let me start all over. I haven't said anything at all. Anything at all. Yana, have the jury strike everything I said from the record, please. Too easy. If you come here to news and updates, if you go to the website, y'all will now see what we have been doing. So it's the same thing we've been talking about. If you haven't turned on push notifications and would like to, then do that, because every time we do something, you will get a notification for it. You'll be the first to know. Here it says how to customize your referral link. This is what I'm talking about, Grace. I'm going to put it here. That set of instructions, I'm going to put here. This would be all, instead of tips, you get that stuff from my page, you're going to get news and updates from this company. It will always be on this site. Deanna, go to this site, go to news and updates, click the link, copy the link and paste it in the chat. It will always be here. Always. Does everybody hear me say always?
Yeah.
It would never be anywhere else. So when you say, hey, Grace, what's the new promotion? It's going to be on news and updates. Now, that doesn't mean you can't ask. Just know for comfort, it's always in one spot. Why would we do this? Because Carol's going to get 4,000 people on her success team. And Carol's going to want a cycle of duplication that people know where to go get news from. Okay, go ahead, Susan, then Law.
Yes, I was on there yesterday. Is that before you log in or after you log in?
It is before you log in.
Yeah.
It's on the main website itself.
I can see putting things there before you log in that are relevant for people that aren't members, but things like that about members, I think should be in the login area. A different update news regarding your website or things to do with Raquez or things like that.
Well, that depends on how you're saying it. Yes. So anything of security value, yes, we'll do that. So I'll make sure that we do that. We have to also figure out how to do that as well.
Yeah, I didn't want to give you another tab, but I not even so much for security, but just I don't know, just kind of inside information, or here's Raquez, and you might put something in there that might turn people off, type of thing, before they really know anything.
Yeah, and I think that's what's been happening.
Okay, I hear what y'all saying. Vanessa just said, yeah, that's what's been happening. You said to turn people off. So let me, before I say what I have to say.
I don't know if it has. I'm just saying it's a possibility with things down the road. I'm just kind of throwing it out there for conversation.
Oh no, I clearly don't have a problem, right? And I haven't even said what I have to say yet towards this, right? I don't have a problem. I don't mind feedback at all. Let's see. All righty. Let's do a bunch of stuff. Let me get Law first real quick before I come back to that. Law, go ahead.
Oh, it was just a quick question about the Bitly. Do you actually have to, I guess, create an account for Bitly in order to have that link edited as your own?
I don't think so. I actually have the Chrome extension on the, let me see if I can show you.
I was just in it this morning. I think you do have to it's a free account, but you have to set up a password and a username.
See, if y'all see this here, this is my extension that I can just do it here. So I can create a whole Bitly for each page because I got an extension. I can do that for each page. Now, you don't have to use the Bitly. That was a suggestion because remember your link says suite.vatsjr.com/referral system/numbers. And if you're okay with that, that's fine, right? But I typically don't like people knowing when I'm referring them. So as soon as I saw y'all links, I immediately put into action what I would like to do for myself. So I just kind of superimposed my desires on you and figured some of y'all would like to go bit.ly/humor consultants. Something, right? Something like that instead of, I'm referring you so I can get a commission. Go ahead, Grace. Okay, Jerry, she's telling me you had your mic unmuted.
Yeah, my question was in regards to that. If you can, and maybe you just answered it, you can make the custom link without the paid subscription. Is that correct?
Oh yeah. You don't need to pay for anything. Okay. Yeah. You don't need to pay for anything. You just yours already.
Yeah, that's what.
Now keep in mind, once y'all do, you're going to do it once. You can't go, oh man, I misspelled something, or no, because it's a link. So once you do it, it's once. If you change the name to your thingamabobby, one shot, one kill. Remember that, because once you change it, because the internet has rules, even though they say it's lawless, it has rules, at least syntactical rules. But once you change that link, that's that link.
Which link?
Your referral system has, I don't want to log in but when you go in, it says suite.vatsjr.com/referral system, because that's the database is in, /your referral MQZW, right? Just these random string of letters. Nothing's wrong with that. That is just fine. You understand? But if you would like to customize it, you understand? If you would like to, then you can change that to bit.ly/rocket power ATS or ATS rocket power, or it doesn't matter, whatever is your preference. You understand what I'm saying? And then that people will see that short link and it will redirect you to something else. This is a standard practice in the internet world, and I'll show you here in a second. Go ahead, Susan.
Well, it's the same thing, like you say, you don't want people to see that it says referral link. You want to put, humor consultants or whatever you want to put there. It's the same thing on the news. I think the news there should be general great information that anyone that shows what we do. you know, that you update things and you read articles and you share that there. That type of thing is good there. But anything related to the business side or internal things, I don't think should be out there. I know for me, if someone's going to the website and very serious about it, they're going to open up everything and look at everything. And there's times that I've opened, and I always open there because that's where you can see a lot more about a company. If there's something there that is unexplainable to them at that moment, it could turn them another way because they're seeing things that they're not prepared yet to see. So I think that things that have to relate to people that are students and people that are in Ricasa should be on the inside when you log in, or we get it another way if you can't put it there.
Right. I've got no issue with this. I'm trying to. So where's this? Are you saying that we've done this? Is that what are you saying?
Well, you just, when you took us to the new, you said everything update will be on news and information, which is on before you log in. You were talking about referrals and all that there in news and information. You had some other good articles there if you go back there. I think that anything that's related not to just the general information that we're showing our website to for them to just learn about the company. I like those articles that you put there that are business related, that are, you know,
yeah, so there's not going to be any business related articles on the.
Well, I didn't get a chance to look. I just
no,
feel
they
like,
are business related, but it's not going to be business related articles moving forward. It's going to be news and updates.
yeah, I like news and updates. I'm just saying things that are internal or that people that have not signed up that don't understand the whole process. I don't think that should be there. I think that anything that is related to being already a member that you want us to know or see that's related to structure or, you know, changes, things like that, I feel like should be on the inside.
Right. I would feel that same way too. That's why it's news and updates, not
Okay.
You get what I'm
thought
saying?
I saw something there that had said something about referrals there.
Oh, I'm not sure. Let me see.
Yeah, I think that goes back to the first thing we were talking about. Sorry, I just, you know,
No.
how to customize your referral link.
Right. This is how to customize your referral link. There's no way possible that I don't have a problem with this being out here. This isn't something of inappropriate stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
This is just customizing the link. It's a news. Let me do something else.
I just feel like you're sharing that to someone to be a student, and they're,
but that's something they could use anywhere. That's something they could use anywhere.
Okay.
Not just specific to our link.
This is a referral program. I see now. I thought I was just signing up to take courses. You know, what is this referral thing? You know, that would be going on in my mind. I'm just saying.
Well, that article just shows you, the article just shows you how to use that program to customize a link. It's not specific to our referral program. I think that's what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
So what we'll do is we'll make sure that y'all are comfortable with, you know, internal stuff being internal. Okay, we'll make sure that happens. In the meantime, we still got to have news and updates, right? So we will make sure. So anything, but there is something I'm going to violate right now. I'm going to violate part of that. So we're going to make sure that you're going to be comfortable with what's internal should be internal, but there will be one major violation that it's going to make me contradict myself. Our pay is going to be open to the public. Now that's going to be violated, right? The pay is going to be open to compensation, going to be open to the public. I didn't say it's going to say Vanessa made $3,000 this month or today. I just said a person, you understand what I'm saying? May this many whatever people ages 55 through 65 are making, and this many people are making this. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's going to be public. It's not going to say sugar social security number 46537. It's not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to do that. But I do want that public. So with the exceptions, as long as you become easy with that, then I shouldn't be too abrasive. That I have my reasons for that, and I'll expose them to you. I want everything as far as that nature to be as transparent as possible. No different than NBA Basketball Association, you know, their contracts or freaking Army pay. You can see what government workers make, GS1 all the way to GS15. I want that because we are transparent about creating wealth for people. And I want people to see that everything you see is what you get. So if we claim that 50% of the people are making money here, then that's what is happening. And we got that down. And this is our, you know, kind of like a publicly traded company would do. If we fail, then they're going to see us failing too, right? Because that'll be on my failure, right? You understand, stuff like that. But I definitely respect what you said, Susan. So we're going to make sure that those internal things, that especially that will push people away. So I'll use that as a metric moving forward. I'll use that as a metric for, oh, this was, you know, if it makes people second guess, then I know that's inside, right? If it's, because what Susan was basically saying is, you know, don't show them our naked bodies on the first dates. You know, like try to figure out a way to have on some clothes, Antonio, some dress clothes. You know, let's look presentable. You know, before we do the yoga positions and stuff. Yeah, that's what she's basically saying. Everybody get it. No, I definitely respect that. I definitely respect that. Addressing Vanessa, and if people are turning away, that's two different things. That's either on us or not. You know what I'm saying? My job is to make sure it's never on us, obviously. But I would like to encourage y'all, okay? I would really like to encourage you that some of your friends are just that, friends. They're nothing else. They will never work with you because they don't trust you. They love you. I really need you to get that, okay? If you're going to be anything in business of any level, half the people that follow you, they love you because they went to church with you or they grew up with you, but they don't want any advice from you or anything. And I can't stop that, and neither can you. There's a reason why I reach 2.4 million people a month, incredibly awarded throughout the world. And there's 3 people from my city in my network.
That's so true. I said that like 10 times.
Yes. So don't think it's not just you. All right. It's not just you. People can't handle knowing who Vanessa was, and then Vanessa then rose up. They can't handle that. And they're gonna be like, well, I'm not fit. And let me tell you what they're gonna say. I'm not gonna give her my money. That's what they're gonna say. I'm not gonna give her my money so she can't. That's what they're gonna say. I can't control that. But if you, y'all know me. Feedback is open. We'll do anything we can to make sure that you are comfortable with bringing people here. Like, that's our job. Like, and actually, it's more than that. Here's our mission. I got you, Law. Vanessa brings someone in, so we got to look presentable. But it's more than that, because we won't celebrate until whoever Vanessa brought in goes back out and then brings someone in for themselves. That's the atmosphere and the environment we're creating. Not just, okay, Vanessa brought somebody in. That's not good enough. Then we have to be good enough to make sure that person becomes a Seraphia and then bring somebody else, or Christine, because that's actually, is she on this call? All right,
Yes.
that's a perfect example. Carol brings Christine in. Now Christine says, wow, let me go bring people in, which brings me back to Susan's point now. Susan is saying, while all this is happening, Antonio, it's not, have stuff that they're not ready to see, was the most powerful thing she said there. And I respect that, Susan, and we will make sure that that does not happen. So you are honored and respected, and with that, henceforth, we'll make sure we don't make that mistake. So thank you before we made it. Before we made it. Good stuff.
Antonio?
Outstanding. Yes, Carol
Yeah,
in law.
I have a question for you. Those videos that were made with Jerry and Vestine and a few other people, could we get that like in some sort of video format that we can post? So it's all sorts of people that are in the group that have made it or moving forward?
Absolutely. And that's actually on my agenda.
Okay.
Let me get Law, and I'm gonna come right back to you. I just don't want him to lose the energy he has. And then remind me, if I forget, remind me to bring up promotional posts, because I actually started it this morning, Carol. So you're actually in the right energy. Go ahead, Law.
Okay, I got two questions. The post notifications aspect of it, right? So I did agree to it. However, is the post notifications just updates that's specifically related to the company? Because I received like an update on someone else joining the group, and I don't really particularly care about that notification. But is it everything as a whole? Because it's telling me specific people that joined, this person did this. I don't really care about that.
I have no idea. What I'll tell you is, let us find out. If that's the case, unsubscribe until we make it better. That's all I can tell you.
It's
I have no idea.
supposed to do that. So thanks for that information, Law.
All right, cool.
Yeah, it's supposed to let me send you out stuff like, hey, Law, there's a new whatever.
Right. That's why I felt, yeah.
Or when
I got first and last names coming in. Okay.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Give us 24 hours to look into it, and then if it don't work, unsubscribe, and it would tell you when to put it back on, right? Something like that. But we definitely don't want you. We don't want none of this to be. We want everything to be as fun as possible. So if we got a problem like that, then let us know. Before Law continues with the second thing, this is what I told everybody not yesterday. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. I said, listen, wherever our holes at, we about to find out. This is exactly what I said. We about to find out. So that's all that's happening right now. Let this be a lesson to all of you. No success comes without revealing the holes in your foundation. And you just need to be ready for that. It's not even personal. It is just how this stuff works. Okay, go ahead, Law.
Okay, the second thing is, so when you actually first log into your account, right, it always brings up that dashboard of the pay aspect of it, yes? Is that done on purpose?
Yes,
okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, the part that I think that needs to be more visible is how you actually get to your classes, because it was kind of difficult trying to figure out how to get to the classes. I saw something that said LMS. What is LMS?
Learning management system. So we may call that classes here a little bit. Go ahead, Deanna. She wants
to. Yeah.
So when you hit, all of you on your dashboards, when you hit LMS, it will take you directly to your classes. So in today at noon, I'm actually going to take over Grace and Monica's training and walk you through how to get to everything within your login. So that way you know how to get to your classes, you know what is what, so that way you can see it, and I'll share my screen as well.
All right, great. Which brings us back to Carol naturally now. And Tempest Law said something, and he's like, what the hell is the LMS? He didn't say hell, but you gotta, sometimes
I mean, good enough. I can figure out stuff, so I'll give myself that credit too. But
But
if I'm
you
thinking
a
of someone else,
95.
like, wow.
Yeah, yeah. You know, and believe me, Monica is like 2 days older than me, and she doesn't know technology for nothing. All right, she is in
Settle down now. Settle down.
Between her and Grace, they don't know nothing about technology at all.
I figured that part out yesterday, the LMS part at least. I played with my website. So.
Well, Tempest, this feedback is fantastic. Tempest, what we need to do is we need to get rid of Ellen. That's engineer language. that's engineer language. Okay.
I had a feeling, but you know.
Learning management system is what that means, which no one cares about unless you're an engineer. Okay.
Classes are better. Classes
are much better. So Tempest, let's make that change. Listen, that happens. So if y'all, so the hashtag that y'all love today, that's actually programmer language that groups things for you. And in the beginning of Twitter, like us, they didn't have. What happened was the users loved the Twitter so much they were just like, we're gonna fix it until they fix it, and that's how hashtags came out. And y'all basically do the same thing. You love ATS so much, you're like, you know what? We're just gonna fix it until y'all fix it. And so you are establishing as much of the culture as we are because you're actually using it. So I think I'm laughing because I know it's especially for me, it's hard to switch out my programmer mind and then go back into sales and marketing mind because it's two different parts of the brain and it's not as easy as you think. So LMS was a blind spot for me until Law just said something. That's why I'm laughing, because it's common sense, but it was nowhere in my vision. Did you want to say something before I get to Carol? Okay, go ahead, Amanda. It might be in the same energy because you naturally brought us back, Deanna, to Carol.
I think I found it because yesterday when I first got logged in and I found the courses in there, it was not showing what part of them I'd already completed, like it was taking it from the beginning. But now it looks like it's saying I can resume a course, so it looks like it's in there now.
Okay, yeah, that was an ongoing. That's why it was. It was an ongoing. Like everything was happening yesterday. Remember, y'all, this is private meeting in which you know stuff you ain't supposed to know, because like, don't forget, this is a private meeting that I open up to the public, and I'm still going to give you private meeting stuff because I have to keep my word so you can take it back. So really, you shouldn't even knew about that stuff yesterday at all. But that's like the gift and the curse that comes with doing is, I'm creating my own problems by telling you stuff too early, but it's also a blessing because on the entrepreneur side, you get to take that back to your company and do anything. So that is a problem that I will always create not on purpose, but I'm willing to deal with that problem because I'm fulfilling two things at one time. And sometimes I'm ahead of myself, but at the same time, for you and your business, you trying to get ahead of yourself. So that's just one of those, you lead with more grace than truth. So you always have some drama going on, but it's just one of those things you always want to happen if you lead that way. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Tempest, you wanted to say something, then I'll get Carol, then I'll get Daoud's chat. Go ahead, Tempest.
Yeah, Law, did you say three things? You said about the LMS, you said about the push notifications, but I felt like you said one more thing.
Yeah, there was one more thing, but I think it kind of cleared up yesterday when I was logging in. It didn't feel as friendly, but it kind of seemed like it corrected itself because you have the tabs in the upper right corner. Mm-hmm. Yesterday, it was kind of blacked out where it didn't actually really show what it was, but now I see it's actually coming up as options to specifically click as opposed to just blink. So I think it corrected itself.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
It was all being transferred and uploaded. Right, all being transferred and uploaded. Hey, Deanna, I need you to answer Papa real quick while I handle this meeting. Hold on, Papa. You're taking over my notes now. Okay, the notes that you send, she's gonna need to copy and paste and put them in my daily notes that I get every day. All right, so that means take detailed notes. Okay, Welcome to a real running company. everything. Golly. That was the head engineer calling to help me and Tempest fix some stuff. So we're fixing stuff while talking to y'all about fixing stuff, and then the fixing stuff called. So it's yes. He needs to speak to me directly. Okay, take Carol. Here, give me. Because you and Tempest are well capable. Hold on, just give me like 20 seconds. You take over. Carol has something to say. You're well capable. Tempest, get ready. Between you two, y'all handle it. And then also with Daoud and his link, y'all take care of that. And also somehow take notes. Be Superwoman. All right, be back, y'all.
Gotcha. Okay, Miss Carol.
Yeah. Okay. Here I am.
Go ahead.
So the question that I had before was more on the videos that we took of individuals like Vastine and Jerry and all. So I was wondering if you guys were putting something together that we can just post. So it shows, individuals that are on our team that are making it through the program. The other question I had is, for this site that we just had to sign up on, is there a way, like in AARP, they have the phones for the older people and they have these big icons on them. Maybe we can put icons on them that represent something that they can just click on.
Okay, are you saying once you log in?
Yes.
Once you log in and then have the icons there on what's what?
Yes.
Okay. That would actually, okay, so that's a programming thing. I'm not a programmer, so Tempest, is that something that can be that we can do instead of like the awesome sauce? There you go.
Great.
Let me make a note of that. Using icons. So we're going to use icons.
That was a good question, Carol.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So yes, we can do that. Way to go. Thank you, Tempe. Awesome question, Miss Carol, because I do understand what you're saying, because like Law just pointed out, what is LMS? Well, if we would have had maybe possibly an icon there that showed classes instead of just having LMS, then it would have been easier to navigate through. So thank you very much, Miss Carol, for that. Thank you, Law, for bringing that to our attention as well, because like Antonio said, we get it, but we didn't think from the on the aspect of you guys and LMS. So thank you so much.
Do it every day. You do this all the time, so you know where. If everybody else is like, thank you.
Right. You're very welcome. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so Tempest says she's taking care of Daoud. Okay, Michelle Black, go ahead.
Good morning. So I'm checking with my team, my group members or my team, and asking them to let me know if they received the email or not. But is this now the only way to access the courses, or can they still click on the other ATS link they originally received to log in and access their courses? Do they now have to start going through the new software system to access their courses and complete them? I just want to be clear so I can let them know.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, Tempest said they can use both. They can use both. So they can go through this software to access their classes, or they can still go through Thinkific to access their classes. If they have people that are under them, that they use this referral link from this website, from this software to sign up, then they can track it here, but they can use both to access their classes.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. And again, everyone, have your team members on. And I see you, Miss Nikki, I'm coming right to you. Have your team members on the class, the trainings today at noon. I'm taking over both Grace and Monica's trainings to go over the software show you how to access things through your software. So make sure that you guys are on the training with your teams. Tell your teams as well, so that way. And if you have any questions that we aren't able to get answered here, please write them down and I will answer them there for you as well. All right, Miss Nikki, the floor is yours.
Good morning, everybody. I would like to play with my link. Can I please get a brand new link because mine is not working? It's full.
All right,
y'all
we got you.
Please send me my link. I want to play too.
All right. Write her name down so we can send it to Tempest. We're going to do two things. Once we force it to resend you all the link to reset your password, we're going to text you at the same time. That means you need to be standing by so you can, get that done. So for those people, we're going to send a text at the same time.
Later on, because I'm headed to San Antonio.
Okay.
Mine later on, I'm headed to San Antonio. My text can't get there.
Okay, text when you get there.
If I would have had my birth certificate, exactly. If I would have had my birth certificate, you would have this problem.
I know, right? I know. What we'll do is we'll wait for her to text, but if she doesn't contact us by 3, so write this down because she's under you, right? 3 p.m. Then we'll send it to her anyway in text. So that cutoff day would be 3 p.m. Safe travels, Nikki. Safe travels. Safe travels. All right, we got a lot. There is so much. Let's see. Tempest, Gianna, let me talk to both of you real quick while she is. Make sure you can let me know you can hear me, Tempest, because I know she's sending privately to Daoud. I just saw it in chat.
I can hear you.
Outstanding. We're gonna all the user analytics that we need for the admin purposes. We're going to right after this call, where we're going to put explanations in each one, because the problem is when I say there's always 2 different languages. This is the hardest problem. It was always the hardest problem, and it just happened again when I was just on. Inactive programming means someone has not logged in. And then now that's a whole different set of questions. 5 days, 10 days, 15 days. Inactive business means someone has not referred. So what we need to do is, in that long list you sent, well, not long list, but the list you sent, Tempest, we need to put our explanation there so we can take our language and then have it transformed or translated into computer language. Y'all get what I'm saying?
Yes.
All right. That was the only problem we ever had was the 2 different languages. It's the biggest problem possible. And as a cybersecurity expert, Tempest, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and that just happened just now. So I just agreed we're just going to, because they was trying to fix stuff now, but couldn't, because the first problem was the inactive. So we're gonna fix that right after this call. Y'all got me? Gotcha. All right, outstanding. Let me explain to them what I just said. See, the problem is the blessing. The blessing is the problem. I'm not sure if y'all get that, but it's gonna make sense. The blessing is Tempest and I are programmers. From that, we can do a lot of stuff. It's why we got this far, and it's why it's so easy for us to even have programmers and pick the right ones and then all that stuff. The blessing is that we can do it and we do it well. The cursing is we're self-taught. And while Tempest speaks more of the industry lingo than myself, I just make up words, Phil. You understand? I just make up words. And I'd be like, this is this, and I call it something. And that means absolutely nothing in, the real thing of something. Because when you didn't go to school for something, you don't necessarily speak that language. Do you understand? It's equivalent to if I say sugar sales photo, she's like, what? I'm not sure what you're talking about, right? So, go ahead.
That was long ago. I know what it is now.
You know what it is now. Go ahead.
We're all making this up as we go along.
you ain't lied about it, brother. You ain't lied about it.
I
I'm
feel better
good.
now.
Yeah, I'm good at making up. Well, here's what me and Tibbs have found out here recently. We thought we were just programmers, average. No, apparently we're some of the best in the world because no one does work better than what we've been doing. Like y'all do that too. Like we thought we were cutting corners when we did this. No, the same people charging hundreds of thousands of dollars do the same stuff that we taught ourselves to do. We got the same accounts in the same places, and they actually cut more corners than we do. That's the crazy part. That's the crazy part. So yeah, that's been fun to see. It's also been a confidence booster too. Say, I can run circles around y'all.
It's like a good mechanic. The book will say it takes 8 hours to do it, but if you've got a good mechanic, he'll do it in 4.
I know that's right. So we've been having a lot of fun, and I like coding out completely. I don't like help aids or nothing. I like just.
I hate to break it to you, but you're in for a big surprise. 5 years from now, Jane, who's resigning today, will ring the NASDAQ bell, officially launching her company on the public market. And what you'll soon realize is that Jane stole your most valuable data to start her new company on her way out the door. Learn how Code 42 Insider can stop data theft and protect your organization's most valuable assets. Visit code42.com to learn more.
Hi, I'm Pete. I'm an IT manager / superhero.
Pete, bad news.
What happened?
I put a very expensive latte on top of my car, drove off, and it spilled. It's bad.
How's that my problem?
Oh, my laptop was up there too.
Okay, that's why we use connection services to manage our cloud. Everything's backed up. I can access your stuff remotely. You won't miss a meeting.
I really wanted that latte, Pete.
For hardware, software, support, and empathy. For Pete's sake, connect with Connection.
A lot of people, a lot of the programs like helping. I don't like that. I just want words across my screen. I want nothing else. For me, I can fix that faster than I can fix the plug stuff. I don't understand that stuff. My brain is still linear. Okay. Outstanding. Did we get Carol? Carol, did you address when I was gone? Yes. Outstanding. Did she get a sufficient answer? Yes. Outstanding. Good stuff. Outstanding. It's good to have good people in good places. Go ahead, Tempest. I'm listening.
I just got a private message, but I want to address it out loud, just in case there's some confusion. So no, we're not saying you're about to get a new email password and link. We're saying if you did not get one yesterday, let us know, but you're not getting new information if you got information yesterday. And I also see that names are still being imported in. So if you're one of the people who did not get an email yesterday with access, it's a strong possibility you're in that number that's still being imported right now. So maybe within an hour or so, if you don't get access, then let us know.
Cool. And if that still doesn't work, we're going to fix it anyway, y'all. This is what we do. Now, let me tell you something. I don't have a job unless there's problems. I'm not sure if y'all know that. That's what leaders are for. I'm not sure if that makes sense to you. Yes, sir.
I just wanted to take a moment to say, Tempest, it is such a pleasure to hear your voice interacting with the ATS family. Thank you.
Thank you, Jerome.
You heard him.
Agree. I agree too. Yes.
Nah. You heard him. Unmute your mic and tell us you received that.
Thank y'all. I receive it. Thank
I
y'all
hope
so
you cry.
much. No, I'm not gonna cry.
Yes, you are. You're gonna cry. I want
Mind your business.
Nah, I want all them tears. Good stuff. One last thing, Nikki, make sure you can hear me because this more fits you than anybody else. Hopefully, outstanding. That's my girl. Good job. Okay, now genealogy. Henceforth, anything that happens in your thingamabobby will be automatically tracked. I never know what to. I told you, just make it work. It's automatically tracked. Your genealogy. People like Nikki and Michelle.
Success team.
Success team. Thank you. People like Nikki and Michelle, they have another genealogy that they built a think of Bobby's technical term. They have another genealogy that won't be shown on your digital genealogy. However, you will not miss a dime, and you will have a separate genealogy that you will always be able to see that will never ever change again, because right, that's so just some of you have two genealogies. So just want you to know that. Just know that. If you have two genealogies, that probably means you're a top income earner. So congratulations. Okay, congratulations. That's what that means. Yes, so you got one genealogy that you can see. That's the digital stuff that's happening. And that would never, you'll never have to do anything of that again because it's digital. Every time something happens, you're gonna be opening it up and see it, boom, boom, boom. Got me? But Nikki knows how to bring in 20-something people. The team almost millionaires. Well, forget what it's called. Future millionaires in progress. There you go. Millionaires in progress. Yes, give me a second. Millionaires in progress. That genealogy. That is. You got, girl, I'm just, all these words are coming in my mouth at the same time. Okay. That genealogy will be separate, and it's only you know, it's more than a handful of you, but it's only, you know, some of you. But what that will end up doing future wise, it pretty much denotes who is going to be one of the top earners or continue to be. Because if you have to have, if this conversation applies to you, it means you're already making money, and that process won't stop. But you will always see that, and you will be paid for that separately. So basically, you're going to get one check digitally, and then the company forever, for the lifetime that you're in, is going to send you a separate check at the same time, okay, with that genealogy that has always been. I'm making myself clear? So what I'm saying here is you're not losing money. You're going to get two checks in one, or sometimes three checks in one if your residual check happens on that. That's what's going to happen. It's just going to, where the company's treating it like two different checks. One check digitally, and then one check manually, which works out for us because the manual checks will never grow again. The amount grows, but the people won't grow. Y'all understand what I'm saying? The people won't grow. All right, good. You want to address this? Go ahead.
For those of you who will have two genealogies, you will receive the updated genealogy this week for payroll, so you know who is on that genealogy as of now with the software. So going forward, you'll have the software, but for those who have the second genealogy, I will be sending all of those out to you into your individual genealogy with payroll this week.
Good. Now, Christine, you don't have to feel bad if you've been sending out your link, because that's actually, any new users don't have no problems. This is a imported users over. If you send out your link, the newer the better. Do you understand? The newer the better. So you don't have anything to worry about, Christine, here, or anyone who sent out, because the newer the better. So that's not a problem. I wish I would have been able to put all of you as new. The problem is you've been with me for a few years. I can't put you as new because you would have lost some stuff, and I didn't want you to lose some stuff. But the newer the better, Christine, so don't worry about that, because the system takes up. Basically, how do we get the last 2 years into the new system? Everything we've talked about for 57 minutes has been that. If you went straight to new system, then we don't have any problems over there. Everybody understand what I'm saying? Okay, because that's what it was built for. It was built for new data. We're trying to get the old data in the new thing. We're trying to put old wine in new skins. You know? Okay, so let's go with Christine first. You had a question. Go ahead, Christine. It's always good to hear from you. And then Patricia next. Is Christine there?
My question is, I'm still here. How everybody doing?
Hey.
My question is, I got so excited when I saw the link. I just sort of send the link out, and I've been getting responses. So, but my question is, should I wait for the updated link before I send out any more?
No, there's no updated link coming. You good to go. You can send it out now.
Okay.
Yeah. You good to go. Good question.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Good question.
Thank
Very
you.
good question. No. Good. Go get your money. Go get your money. Steve, let's see. Steve has to go. Can we shoot Steve? Can you shoot Steve? Okay, Tippis, can you reset Steve's link real quick? He's one of the people who couldn't get in. And then can you text Steve right now and tell him his stuff is reset? I meant to do that earlier. While he goes around Yorkshire doing Yorkshire things.
Antonio?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you had mentioned that you were going to have one of your videos that's actually going to do the sales part of it for us. So when are we getting that?
It's already on the thing. When you go to,
Because I haven't seen it, so I just.
It's when you send the link, Carol. When you send the link and somebody
Huh.
gets your link, they get business opportunity or student opportunity. And then when they click on the business opportunity, that's when Antonio's video comes up.
Yeah, I think I can show it to you.
Carol, if you want to look at it yourself, just make sure you're logged out.
Yeah.
And then put the link in, and it'll go right to where you need to go. If you're logged in, it takes you to your back office.
Yes. Okay. Somebody post your referral code in the chat for me real quick. Somebody not ATS, doesn't matter who. Yeah, this doesn't, well, everybody's ATS, but somebody not these people. Hey, go ahead and chat that real quick so I can show Carol with it, because it's actually pretty cool. All right, thank you very much, Amanda. Appreciate it. So I am going to copy paste this. I have to do exactly what Jerry said, go to a browser I'm not logged into. For me, that's Safari. And I am going to share Safari real quick. There we go. So here is Safari. Pull it down. And this is Amanda's link. And now what's happening is you get these two things here. The reason why it's like this, my friends, is because people rarely want to do both. They want one or the other. And we're allowing them to decipher for themselves. You understand what I'm saying? This also makes it easier for you to funnel people. But I want to make sure I really, really get this. This means Christine can send education opportunities to just folks she know want to do education. Does that mean education folk won't do the income? No, it just means she knows how to address them for, as Susan said, as not to put them off with extra information. Remember Susan said that earlier? It's the same concept. If you don't want me to put, internal things where public can see, then you don't want to be putting income things where students can see. Right. Does that make sense to y'all? And vice versa. It's the same concept that that Susan said. Same concept. Now here's the cool thing, Carol. Right now it's on income opportunity, but watch focus here. Mm-hmm. Try to pull it up a little. Focus here and watch how they change.
Okay.
See it? One is there are two different presentations and two different words. Income opportunity, obviously focus on money. Education opportunity, obviously focused on education. Can you see it? They're two different presentations. Okay. And so here's the education opportunity. Here's the video countdown. Why would we put that there? And I'm not sure if y'all know it, but if they get something, they actually get a free book, Rich Man Trash Can too. You saw that too? Yeah, FOMO. Like we're saying, hey, don't play with it, man, this league. You got 20, hurry up for this end. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now, here you go. Well.
Hey, everybody. My name is Monica, and...
All right, so that's that presentation. I think I showed it to you a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
And then here is the income. And then here is this presentation. Can I give away 1.5? Right, two completely different things.
Okay.
That's that. I say the whole sentence. All right. Now, also, Carol, it gives you instructions. Click the link. Tell us where to see your checks. Right? You know what I'm saying? Take your classes. Like we're funneling people for you.
Okay.
And then it's breaking down. Here's 6 things that we're doing that are different, right? It's breaking down. And basically what we're doing is we're answering every possible question that they could possibly, everyone. Every possible. This is doing a presentation for you. Okay.
Because I didn't see
Now,
it. So I was just wondering, like, is there something separate to send? Okay.
nah, you were logged in, and yeah, if you logged in, y'all not gonna be able to see it. If
Okay.
you're logged in, you're not gonna be able to see it because because you're logged in. It's treating you like a user and not someone you're referring. Right? It's treating you like that. Yeah. Yeah. So that's why I had to go to Safari to do that. Back to Carol. I'm going to upload in the Dropbox videos for you all. So get ready for that. Hold on. Get ready for videos.
Carol, I was gonna say if you want to pull it up and do the in incognito browser, that way it doesn't automatically log you in.
That's true.
Then you can look through everything on there. That's how I had to do it.
That is true. That is true. Now I know if you lose a feature or two on incognito browser, don't worry. We are aware of 2 of those situations, and we're working on those fixes in the next upgrade. Okay. Different browsers have different, this is programming stuff. Okay. You may lose, you probably won't even notice it, but trust me, there's 2 of them that I know and we are aware of. Still report them, but we are aware of those things. Yes. I can't hear you. I'll say, remember Patricia. Patricia, go ahead. They want me to make sure I don't forget you.
Hey, thank you. Good morning, everybody.
The show was good yesterday with Anita too. I enjoyed it.
Thank you. Yes, it was. I'm actually going to expand that and have a bigger, like a Zoom event or something.
Good stuff.
So, but 2 things. I have some people on my success team that I'm working on getting, I'm communicating with them so they can start getting involved. I'm wanting to know, did they receive the software as well? That's my first question. And then number 2, so if they're not active, did they receive software? Second question is, I did have someone that tried to sign up yesterday. She said, but it kept kicking her out and she couldn't. So I'm going to have to call her. Monica and I are going to call her today to sign her up.
Yeah, they informed me about that situation, and I obviously want details back on that. Let me know. Let me know. I know the system works. I know that, but let me know what happens. If not, we can add users. I know that. Right, Tempest, ain't that what I said?
Yes.
Let me look. Yes. So we can manually put them in under you should need be. So basically we got you. But let me know, Monica and Patricia, about that second situation. They told me about that either early this morning or last night. I can't remember which one. I think it was way early in the last night. It was like, yeah. I think it was before your call. So they did let me know that. The answer to your first question is, if your success team, were they in our system? Because if so, then yes, they got the software. Or at least they got the link to the software. But you need to get with Monica or get with yourself and make sure that they sign up and sign in. You know what I'm saying? Sign up and sign in. Is it always going to be like this? No, because remember, everybody else is going to know how to do it because they're not getting transferred. They're doing it themselves, right? They're doing it themselves. But if they were in the system, they will get them transferred. Okay? Good to see you, Carisha. You must be in the airport because you are masked up behind a large window that doesn't make sense. That looks like an airport window. Good stuff. All right. You gonna have that. You gonna have that till you get off TSA in the other destination. So welcome to 5 hours of your mask or 7 hours of wearing a mask. That's for sure. That's what we had to do. Good. Now there's a lot going on, but I'm almost done. I'm trying to get this all out. It's so much. It's so much. I'm going to take you through here's what we're doing. Plus, there will be videos too for Carol. So you come here and you go to, there it is, Ricasa Family. All right. Now, when you get to Ricasa Family, if you go to Photos, and then you go to Albums, All right, so I'll do it all over again because somebody's going to ask. Okay, go ahead, Grace.
For those of you who have the dark mode, or I guess the newer
Share your screen.
Okay.
Share your screen. All right, so she's going to share her screen. I'm going to stop sharing this one. Go ahead, Grace.
Okay. Let me.
Because some of you young folk got dark mode. I don't have it on.
Share the screen.
Unless you complain.
Great. Yeah, I was looking for. Okay. So here.
Nah, you got to go. You know you got to start from the beginning.
Yeah, I'm pressing the home button. Yeah. Oh no. I'm pressing the home button. My computer's a little slow.
That's because Zoom is a resource hog.
Gotcha. So I'm clicking Rakeza family.
Can you close your inbox with Richard?
Oh, okay. Hold on. That's all in the way. Okay.
All right, Arshia, we see you.
Okay. So if you have dark mode, down here where it says media, that's where you can find the photos, and then you see photos, videos, albums, and then Antonio went to albums, and then you'll find what he's talking about there, where it says promotional posts. Okay.
That was actually good. I did not know that. Different versions of Facebook do different things. It's basically get to the albums. I'm going to tell you why. In the regular version, go to photos, then albums, or go to media, then albums. But that's easy steps, user friendly. The reason why we've made this albums is because you don't want to keep doing this. You don't want to have to go to your timeline and then close. Okay, where was that post? What did he say? What day was it? Tempest. You don't want to do that, right? We're not making you do that, okay? But what you're doing is you're going to go to photos, and then you're going to go to albums, or go to media and go to albums, and you're going to click on the album that will be titled promotional post. Okay, it's got some instructions here. You can use these pictures across all social media. Feel free to copy and paste the scripts and use them as your own and make slight changes. Just keep the spirit of the script so you can stay within company guidelines. And don't forget, or remember to, is what Phil would teach me to say, include your personal link with all your photos. This is important. Let me stop my screen. If you keep the script or keep the spirit of the script, you ain't ever got to ask us if this post is okay. Antonio, can I make changes? Yeah, just the script has a spirit. Just keep that spirit, and you can make as many changes as you want to. Post it out there. If you just start going, F Trump, F Obama, we're gonna have a problem. You understand what I'm saying? So don't do that, okay? don't do that. That's not what we want to do. Keep the thing of the spirit. Now, here's what's cool, and this was in line with your energy, Carol. When you click the actual picture, there's your script right here. What's your number one problem that you've been looking to solve? Sales, marketing, finances, business? We can show you the solution of these problems for you in less than one day. We put together, right, and the rest of the stuff, and then you're going to put your link here. And Tony, do I have to put my link at the bottom? I like to put my link at the top. That's cool, Amanda. You can do that. Well, what if I put it in the middle? That's cool. What if I put it 2 times? That's cool, Amanda. Doesn't bother me. Okay, Antonio, I've read one of your classes say if you put the link at the top and if you put it in the comments too, then what we can do is get better conversion rate. Yes, Amanda, go ahead and run that. You'll be just fine. You get it? And then the next one is targeting baby boomers. And then you got, right? And you're going to see a lot of emojis. If I would tell you something, if an emoji is present, it's present on purpose. That doesn't mean, sugar, you got to keep it there. You understand? It just means that we spent millions of dollars learning how to write hook, story, pitch, and it's there for a reason. So you can either, and sometimes it's going to say join today. It's going to say get instant access. Those things are there on purpose because it just depends on who we're targeting with that script. it's always best to say get instant access because it makes you feel like you're not downloading something. I'm going to put a virus on your computer. So some of these words are called copy. Some of these words have their purpose. It didn't say join us today in that one. It said join today because boomers don't need to join us. Don't need to. They're self-sufficient on their own. But if you would like to bring your self-sufficient self and join, we would love to have you. Do you see what I'm like? You get it? I'm not saying you need us. I'm saying here's access to what you were already thinking. So it's either you learn how to do it or just copy and paste, right? You get say copy and paste. And we just spent 90 days in One Business Away challenge taking you through all that. You can go back and do that, or you can do that. There are going to be another 8 if I have time, should have time. There's going to be another 8 that's going to see today. And that photo album is going to eventually have hundreds. That should make somebody very happy. That photo album is going to have hundreds of photos. You're going to say, well, Antonio, do I have to use this picture? No, Jerry, because Jerry has the option to use his own picture because Jerry knows how to make them. He may just want the script. You understand? Can I use this script with another picture? Sure. Can I change the picture to a video because I found out on my page gets more traction with video? Of course. I was going to say, Antonio,
I'm stealing everything I can.
I know that's right.
Every single one.
I know that's right. Carol's going to say, hey, can I use one of those videos you're fit to give me, Antonio, and put it here instead of the picture? Yes, you can. Yeah, the world is, I would never tell an entrepreneur how to entrepreneur. What works for your audience, do that. Do it fast, do it well. Can you, Antonio, this works so well with Ricasa. Do you mind if I bring this back to my Ayurveda business? Yes, Carol. Yes. Anything we do that works is yours. Now that's really shouting. That really is. We're teaching you funneling and sales funneling and all that stuff. Not just that, y'all. When you go to the referral system, if you ever say, Antonio, where's Abby? Is she here? Is Abby? Okay, I don't think she's here this morning. If you ever say, she is? Okay, good job. Okay, good. Oh, yeah, there you go. I got it's 3 screens up. Abby's gonna say, Antonio, I want help on my sales funnel. Abby, the sales funnel that is their income opportunity, education opportunity, that's a sales funnel. Y'all feel free to go there right now, copy and paste every one of those words, put it on a Word document and save it until one day you figure out how to put that on your own website. Do you understand? And what you're going to do is you're just going to follow, okay, he had it big, and you're going to replace my words with your words. Or spend a couple of $100,000 learning how to do this yourself. There's a phrase for this called funnel hacking. Don't go start over, steal well.
I just want to break in and say, Antonio, I really
Yes,
need
ma'am.
to thank you. I just want to thank you for the opportunity, and I want to thank you for how you're doing this, because in an overwhelming of everything, I can honestly say you make this so much easier, and I just want to say thank you.
Amen. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. I received that as I tried to make Tempest receive hers. I received that. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Let me check my messages. I got one more thing. Yes, Amanda, you have a question. I'm sorry. So I'm going to take Amanda's question, and I'm going to address Carol's videos and where to get them from and when to get them. And then one more thing after that. Go ahead, Amanda.
Okay. So when someone signs up through our link, will they get the same emails like we did when y'all signed us up? So they get all the links and they get all the access, how to get to your classes and all that?
They're going to get that. Plus, all those helpful emails I've sent you out throughout the day.
Yes.
They'll get all those too.
Awesome. Okay. Just one. That way I kind of know what they're getting. So if they come to me like, hey, I need to know where this is. Like, hey, if you look in this email.
That's right. No, that's a good question. Amanda's allowing me the opportunity to tell you we're attempting to make this so duplicatable. Because at some point, Phil is going to look at his genealogy and see 7,000 people. And he's going to see an Antonio Smith somewhere on level 4 in Utah that just added 4,000 people in 30 days. Phil's going to be wise enough to go, hey, Antonio, how's it going? You doing okay? Me and Sue's on the flight to you right now. Okay, right? Flight to you. Surprise. And he's going to want to be able for that Antonio to have all this stuff already ready. Y'all haven't even met our number 1 income earner yet because you haven't brought him in. Yes, please believe there is somebody that's going to blow your teeth. You're going to be looking, and you're going to be stuck at 242 for 3 months, 2 years, and all of a sudden you're going to look back and you're going, where did these extra 400 people come from? And it's going to be from one person. And when you see that, I don't care where they at on your. How's it going? Phil Sorrentino here. Sorrentino's the name. Yes, right. And you're literally going to call that person and fly out to that person because that person just bought your plane ticket, didn't they? When they brought in all those people. You're going to do that. And then you're going to take them out to steak dinner like I have done Sugar, like I have done Michelle, and like I will do Lenita. Okay? You're going to do that because that's the way this works. At least that's the way it should work here. Okay? It's the way it should work here. Just know we're doing everything we can for y'all to just use your thumbs. Everything. Soon, we're going to have an exhaustive list. We're compiling it right now remember how I teach y'all you got to find your congregation? Well, we're going to find your congregations. Yes, we're going to find groups on Facebook where business people like to reside, where marketers like to reside, where these people like to reside, where single mother. And it's going to be detailed in sections. And then all you have to do is use your ATS training and go and add value to those groups. And then make sure this is written down. Okay, make sure this is written down for me because I already have the list. I just got to go find it. And then add value, do the 3 and 3 technique, and go. We're going to do everything we can to tell you, Phil, here's the fish jumping out the water. Put your hand out. That's all. If this is too hard, we're not doing well enough. Our job is to make sure this is as easy as possible. And that's not just lip service, it's fulfilling our second mission to make the least salesperson possible a top income earner. So it's not just lip service, it's high on our list. It's the DNA of this company. Go ahead, Phil.
First of all, you just reinforced what we taught on Monday night.
Sweet.
So thank you for that. And then a friendly reminder, remember tonight is 5 minutes with Bastine. That's kind of like an improv brainstorming session. And I encourage everybody to be there because he's brilliant.
Absolutely. I'm glad you said that. Thank you for always doing that too, because that's I will forget. I got so much stuff running up here. And there's so many different moving pieces. Yeah, go ahead.
Before we get out of here, I just want to say Happy Veterans Day to Mr. Antonio T. Smith Jr. and to Mr. Jerome Red and to anyone else that I'm missing on here. I don't know. That's right. To Mr. and Mrs. Fields.
Thank you for your service, guys.
All right.
And if you have a parent, if you have a grandparent,
for your service.
If you have a parent, if you have a grandparent, if you have an aunt, if you have an uncle, if you have a cousin, if there are any veterans in any part of your family, you get credit today too, because it impacts you when you have a veteran in your family. So we thank all the family members of veterans too, because there is a connection there. So that's what this is all about, ladies and gentlemen. and we're here to make this world a better place and help people have a better life. So,
amen. Yeah. That's definitely worth clapping. I saw someone unmute their mic. Oh, Jerry, I saw you unmute your mic, Jerry. Oh, you unmuting the clap? Okay. Good. Now, last thing, Carol, back to you. So that's the promotional posts and pictures. Every single promotional video that we do, we're going to give you access to. For every single promotional video, the one where you're doing flutter kicks, the thousands down the road, we're going to let's shoot one a day too. We're going to give you access to that. For now, it will be in a Dropbox link. Tempest and I are doing stuff, let's just sum it up, to make sure that you can, access it in a more clever way. That's like what Susan was saying. Once you log in, we want it one day to be back there and you can just click and then share from your dashboard to social media. But we've got to make these upgrades, okay? They're coming immediately. You understand? They're coming immediately, but just know that. But for now, they will be in Dropbox in a link, and your link will be available to you. You'll have it by the day. But I would go and check this link frequently because it's going to always grow, because we're going to always produce things. So you're going to get videos, pictures, and scripts. That is a really big deal. Yes. Yes. That's a really big deal. We're doing every single thing we can to make sure you have all the promotional material. Or you can be like Jerry and just steal it because he knows how to do it. If Jerry sees a video online, he knows exactly where to go to convert it to a video, and then he uploads it.
Oh, and I am so thankful.
Yes. We have another link that we will be sharing that will be on our pages, our page, my page specifically. That is a referral link. Don't worry about that. It's only for your bonuses. Now, somebody really should have shouted right there. Okay. So if you see Deanna or Grace or myself or just some video we got and that link is under there, it is simply meant to get money or referrals that don't come with 50% commission, so we can give you 100% commission. I don't know what else to tell you, Jerome. I don't know what else to tell you. I know, right? Do you want big Christmas bonuses or little Christmas bonuses? This is what we're doing, but we're doing that because we want to speed up the creation for large salaries for people like Phil and Susan and Jerome, who will eventually come to Texas, and Law and all these things right there. So that everything has a strategic plan for it, but there are some people that are really, really going to be taken care of. And that day starts now. Today is day one. That's day one. So my final, my final words to you is, if I were you, I would focus on R3, which is 5,000 people on your success team. At R3, that's a minimum, a worst case scenario, $10,000 a month, monthly. That's not counting the bonuses that you would get or the commissions that you would call them. So just assuming that you only ever sold the $19.99, that's $10 for you. 5,000 times 10, Grace, is what?
It's 50,000.
So on your way to $10,000 a month, you would make $50,000. So this isn't that. This is just us doing everything we can for you to be here. Thank you for your time and allowing us to go a tad bit over so we can answer all your questions. Deanna and Tempest are sending out your thingamabobbies so you can reset your passwords. And from that, work with us and just tell us it's not working. Can you walk me through it? Because we don't want you frustrated, and we would do everything we can for you not to be frustrated. So don't secretly have a problem. Just tell us so we can call you, FaceTime you, Zoom you, so we can walk you through it ourselves. Carol, you got it. Last words are on you.
Okay, so I just have one question. Or do we have any way of getting our funnels made, or websites or logos, or do we have that available to us now?
We do have that available. Let's talk privately because it's case by case basis, because right now we don't want to get swamped with too many people, right? But we do have that available. Every single thing you said is absolutely available.
Thank
so
you.
If you're ready to move forward in your business, we got you.
Okay. Thank you.
Good stuff.
I
No,
got
good
one
question.
thing.
Yes.
Tony, before you end.
Yes.
Okay, I have to tell you guys, and I want to tell you because you guys are family. You're the family that pushed me actually over the edge. Today is actually the day that Misunderstood, my character and my whole entire Breathe With Me, is launching today. So I actually have like a GoFundMe and everything that is actually out there today. You will be seeing live videos of this Misunderstood. And I just wanted to say thank you guys, because it's a slow process and it's a very scary, but you guys have you have pushed me over the edge and now I'm here. So the best thing to do is what? Jump and fall, and then you learn and then you do it. But with you guys, I don't believe that I'm gonna fall. I just wanted to say, I wanted to say, look out for it, because if you see the GoFundMe, because we're trying to do it big so we can actually do what we need to do. And I just, you launching with me is like perfect, because I said, I got backup. And everybody that knows me will then now know about the ATS.
I know that's right. We agree. That's what we want. That's what we
Look,
want.
your money is going to jump, because I'm going to be that one that you're going to turn around and be like, oh my God, where did we get these 5,000 people from? And it's going to be every single person that I come in contact with is now going to know that they can breathe. And then that with the ATS, they can learn even how to breathe better.
Well, amen. This is truly my just allow me a couple more. I forgot one major thing I'm going to share my screen. This is truly my proudest moment on earth that I've ever had in my life, including my kids. Sorry, but this isn't even more bigger than that, because everything I've ever worked for my entire life is being validated with today. Like, imagine building one company for 24 years and going through all the doubt and all the naysayers and the people who just don't want you to have it. And he's a fraud. This, I just imagine dealing with all of that. And then you look out and you see a bunch of people excited about the same vision they called you dumb for. Like, imagine that, right?
Congratulations,
yes.
Antonio.
No, thank you.
We are blessed to be part of this and see it happen.
She almost brought me to tears. That's good. So go ahead, Phil. Go ahead. Definitely.
Well, I'm visualizing the 100,000 millionaires at the Ohio State University football stadium meeting.
I know that's right. I know that's right. Yes, sir. Yes, I like that. Stadiums. I've always said I want to do stadiums. Go ahead.
Imagine what that parking lot. Can you imagine what that parking lot would look like? You got 100,000 millionaires showing up at one event.
Man,
that's better than any car show you could go to.
Better than any car show you could go to. Yeah, like, it'll be Bentley after Bentley. Go ahead, Prophet Jerry.
Habakkuk 2 says, write the vision.
Come on.
And make it plain.
I think
and then run with it. I'm giving my own version because I don't have it with me right now. But what it's saying is write the vision and make it plain. And the main thing is run with it so people can see. And then, hold on. Can I get that scripture right quick? Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold on.
2 and 2.
People may run with it.
I want to get the whole thing. Hold on.
Nick never missing time to talk about the Lord of some scripture.
Hold on 1 second.
Oh no, you're right, man.
Let me give you the
so that men may run with the vision. Let's go.
Let me give you the Messenger Bible. And then God answered, write this, write what you see. Write it out in big block letters so that it can be read on the run. This vision message is a witness pointing to what's coming. It aches for the coming. It can hardly wait, and it doesn't lie. If it seems slow in coming, wait. It's on its way. It will come right on time. So that's the messenger version. So by you writing the vision, making it plain, you had some naysayers, you had some doubters, you had some everything else, but now you're running with your vision.
Does he have chapter and verse on that?
That should have been Habakkuk 2:2.
Yeah.
That's Habakkuk 2:2. Don't wait for it, Paris. You gotta wait for it.
That's it.
And
That's
then y'all
it.
can all get ready for the inauguration. That's what I want y'all to be thinking of. Because y'all know I just told y'all that I was the Delaware State University Hornet. So Joe Biden wouldn't be nowhere near the government if he wasn't rocking around with me all that time. So ATS, get ready, because we want to be in the beginning of the inauguration.
I've been in all of the inaugurations. Trump's, Biden's, the other Trumps, all of them. They all need to see us on the grand stage. I don't care who it is. Russia's inauguration, China's, all of them. I'm not mad at you. Let me just show you this one more thing because I forgot to do it. Today, right after this call, we're recording these videos for y'all. These videos, and then we're going to convert them to PDF too. These are your first 10 steps that your people are going to see when they come into Ricasa. The first 10 steps. First 10 steps. And obviously, how to use the software will be one of those trainings, how to access the trainings, and then create badges of achievement, but that's different. But the first step has a few videos. How catch the vision, understand the product, how do you get paid, all important staff, connect with your team leader, your dreams, know your why, overcoming fears. This won't happen overnight. How to create your PayPal account, how to use Zoom, news and updates. Okay, boom. And then I forget what this was. Now, what's important here is all these videos are less than 3 minutes long. All of them. Some 45 seconds, they're less than 3 minutes long. What they're just doing is creating a module or a system or a cycle of duplication to where Sugar brings in somebody. The first thing Sugar can say is, hey, go watch your training videos first. No, we call them something. You call them something. It wasn't training videos. They got a fancy name. Nah, they got a fancier name than that. I forget.
Orientation.
Orientation. Okay, orientation is fine. If you don't remember the name, orientation is fine. But y'all, between last time I said this, you and Phil came up with a fancy name for it. But orientation is good. So go watch your orientation videos. And
Onboarding.
Onboarding, whatever it is. It's cool. Just all those cool names that I can't think of. Then you're going to be able to send them to people. And then those people, after 45 minutes of watching videos, they're going to be ready to make an immediate impact to your success team. So we're going to record those videos as soon as we hit in and disconnect. But that's the very last thing that I did forget to bring up, but I'm glad that when he read the Habakkuk 2:2, it made me, I wrote down the videos. So that it made me remember that. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. It's it is my proudest moment because
Antonio,
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Before you go, you mentioned a place to go to change your referral link to make it more personalized. What was that again?
It's can you send her the link? You send it to in private. Well, send it to her in her inbox too. She's gonna send it to your inbox too. It's bit.ly. And
Bit.ly.
Yes, ma'am. There's other ones out there, but short URL, but bit.ly, and it's real easy to do. And all it does is, I'll show you. I'll show you real quick. I'll show you exactly what this looks like. I'll share my note again.
Thank you so much.
We got you. So when you go to my YouTube page, can y'all see this bit? It's real small. I'm sorry. Hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can y'all see this? http://bit.ly sub please ATS, because the real link is really long. So what I suggest all of you do, if you ever want to get, I'll show you real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll show you. If you click this link here, it's in the chat now. When you actually click it, I'm going to show you the link is far longer than what it is. And when I wanted to do something, there was two things I wanted to hide. The first thing, well, I know how. I see how the moment you get here, it makes you subscribe. Can y'all see the screen? If I were you, I would have my YouTube channel this same way, because it's this URL. I figured out, I saw another YouTuber figure out, man, I want that button that make people subscribe immediately. Instead of asking people to subscribe to my page, doing all the steps, how about if they just click it and it just pops up? Well, there is your code right there. So if you just use, I'm sure this should be like music to Jerry's ears. If you just click this here, you see what it says, use it, and you put your username. Mine happens to be Rev Tony WAU, because when I started YouTube, that's what I was doing a whole lot. And you just put your username is whatever it is right there, and then that sub.
We can't see what you're doing there.
It's in chat. It's in a Zoom chat.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Yeah. It's in a Zoom chat. You put so just replace your username with my Rev Tony WAU. Keep that question mark there. Just put your username between that. For some of you, there's gonna be a bunch of letters because you haven't changed your username. And then this, to make that little box pop up, that box is this sub _ confirmation equals 1. Now, what I did is with my bit.ly, Carol, I just wanted to say sub please. I wanted something cooler, you know what I'm saying, than all that stuff. This makes sense when you're on Twitter, because you ain't got them to so many characters. And LinkedIn shortens all your URLs on their own with a LinkedIn specific thing. So there you go. Just answer that question there. That's why you would use bit.ly, as to, maybe I wanted to, I don't know. It doesn't matter. It looks better. It looks better. Okay. It's cosmetic.
Thank you.
It's like getting a haircut, shaving, or putting on makeup. Antonio,
just got to storm watch. The tornadoes on the way here.
Oh, well, be careful. Antonio T. Smith, he's
praying for you, Carol.
And dominate. Thank you, everybody, so much. We will see you a lot today. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a great one.
Meyer brand lunches keep kids fueled for back to school. Start with a wholesome sandwich made with our honey-roasted deli-sliced turkey breast and provolone slices on Meyer's split-top wheat bread. Add a side of fruit with Meyer applesauce squeezable pouches. Treat them at school, after school, or anytime with assorted fruit-flavored snacks. And pack it all up fresh and neat with Meyer brand sandwich bags and napkins. Discover big taste and bigger savings when you go back to school with Meyer brand.
Hi, I'm Pete. I'm an IT manager / superhero.
Pete, bad news.
What happened?
I put a very expensive latte on top of my car, drove off, and it spilled. It's bad.
How's that my problem?
Oh, my laptop was up there too.
Okay, that's why we use connection services to manage our cloud. Everything's backed up. I can access your stuff remotely. You won't miss a meeting.
I really wanted that latte, Pete.
For hardware, software, support, and empathy. For Pete's sake, connect with Connection.